Go ahead.
The president is changing gears this week, obviously looking beyond the Hill to get out and sell this plan to the American people. Is this a sign that he recognizes that he's not likely to get Republicans in Washington on board?
He certainly wouldn't agree with that. I would say that the president's view of the package, well, one, I would say first, the president has not shifting gears. He has been focused every single day, even as others have not, which is understandable, on engaging with partners, stakeholders, people who agree with him, people who don't agree with him, on getting this package through. This is an opportunity, as you noted, to go out and have a conversation with the people of Wisconsin, people who agree with him, people who disagree with him. But if you look at the polls, they are very consistent. The vast majority of the American people like what they see in this package. And that should be an indication, or should be noted by members of Congress as they consider whether they're going to vote for it or not.
So is he hoping then that these visits will help build pressure on members of Congress?
No, his objective is really to make sure he is engaging directly with the people who are impacted by the pandemic, who are impacted by the economic downturn, who are worried about whether they're going to get a shot, who don't know where to get information, who are worried about whether they're going to be able to put food on the table. That's the focus of this trip. Obviously, Republicans in Congress will have to make their own choice about whether they support the final package. It's still working its way through Congress, but the vast majority of the public supports it, including the vast majority of most members' constituents, so it's really a question for them. Go ahead.
Jen, Mitch McConnell said on the Republican opposition to COVID relief, he said this is going to help unify their party. He said, I don't think many Republicans are going to be up for many things that are coming out of this administration. You remember what Mitch McConnell said in 2010 about the about the Obama administration then. He said the single most important thing we want to achieve is for President Obama to be a one-term president. So I guess my question is, what lessons were learned from then? And given McConnell doesn't see any political incentive to work with Democrats, can you work with someone who isn't motivated to work with you?
Well, the president has known Senator McConnell for some time, and he's spoken with him a number of times, and he's certainly hopeful that they can find a way to work together and addressing the challenges facing the American people. But I don't know if it's about lessons for us as much as, the country's looking. Well, here's the thing, though. The country is looking for action. I mean, the country is looking for progress, for solutions on COVID, on the economy. The package that the president has proposed has the support of almost 3/4 of the public in most polls. So I'm not sure what numbers Senator McConnell is looking at, but the American people have been clear what they're looking for. And if they make a decision, Republicans in Congress, Senator McConnell, to vote against the will of their constituents, I would suggest you ask them why that's smart politically for them to do. Go ahead in the back.